Many people, listen to this, many people celebrate birthdays with cake, presents, and parties.
True. True.
That's fact number 4.
Material, 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 podcast material.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Podcast Material. My name's Ethan.
And I'm Heathrow.
And welcome back. Thanks for being here.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Today on Podcast Material, we're going to talk about birthdays.
Birthdays.
Everybody has them. Some people love them. Some people hate them. Some people don't really care about them.
Some people don't even know when their birthdays are.
Some people do. Wow.
It's
Some
crazy.
people might not even know when your birthday is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, yeah, we're it's. I think we decided. I wanted to. Well, no shit.
You're good. Dude, some cultures actually, the Greek culture, they celebrated name day. I can't remember why. I think it's Orthodox cultures, maybe. It's like a religious thing.
Okay, is that like the same day as your birthday, but it's just like your name day?
No, it's a separate day from your birthday, and it's based on your name. So if your name is Sophia, all the Sophias have the same name day.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah. I guess it's probably because it's a saint. Actually, this sounds kind of crazy as I describe it.
Yeah. So wait a second. So like, there's more than 365 names, right? So
Well,
like, do names share days?
I think names might share days, or if you have like a unique name, you might get lumped in with another name, unfortunately. Like
You should get to
Heathrow.
pick.
Well, you mean you should get to pick your own name?
Well, no. Like, you should get to pick what if you have like if your name doesn't have a specific name day, you should be able to say, I want this day as my name day. But
There
I guess
probably is a day. There probably is a day that is like the bucket for everyone else. It's like the everyone else day. It's probably
sure.
like, might be January 1st or something.
right. Just get it out of the way early.
Either the first or the last day. Maybe it's December 31st, like everyone else.
Sure. Man, that's
I hope
cool.
December has 31 days in it. Anyway,
It does.
cool.
You nailed that. We'll do our calendar episode next week.
Our calendar episode, dude. That's a great idea. I'm gonna write that down. Calendar is
Oh
interesting.
man. Well, my birthday's coming up this week. The week
Yeah,
that we're
dude.
recording this, it's my birthday on Sunday.
Man, that's what inspired us for this podcast. Happy birthday, bro! I hope you have
Thanks,
a great birthday.
man.
I'm excited to celebrate with you.
Yeah.
And do you want to tell people how old you're turning?
I'm turning 36 years old,
Nice.
which is weird. I don't know that I feel 36, but I don't really know that I've ever like felt the age that I was turning. I don't know if anybody ever really feels that way.
I
Yeah.
do remember being a kid and meeting someone who was 36. I don't remember who it was, but being like, "Wow, you're an adult.
Yeah,
Like
you're
you have
old.
it figured out. 36. Wow, like that's a really cool age." I remember them being really cool and like really like, adult.
Yeah, for sure. You're a grown up.
You're a grown up. Maybe it was whoever I was meeting. Like, yeah, they must have had a beard and like a nice shirt or something.
For sure. You're like, you are grown up. Look at you.
Whoa.
You probably know how to load a dishwasher.
What's your dream job?
What's your dream job? Oh man, you've had so many birthdays. You've had so many birthdays.
Tell me about your roommates. Do you like berries? Oh god.
Oh, that's really funny.
What about
Yeah.
you? Where do you land? You just turned 36. How do you feel about it? Or
I think when growing up, I was like excited for my birthdays,
yeah.
and I won't say I was like let down. I had a couple of really fun birthdays, like a few,
Okay.
but like for the most part, I didn't have. I was excited about them, and then it was kind of like a little bit of a letdown, maybe,
Okay.
or it just didn't live up to whatever my expectations were.
Okay, so some high expectations.
So
around
like high
birthdays.
expectations, because
Me too.
man, we should just talk about this real quick.
Okay.
I don't know that you ever got to go, or you went to some of them, but like Dev's family, they threw like the best birthday parties. They had
Yeah.
an epic cake. They had like
Yeah.
epic activities. They did a Survivor themed birthday party for Dev that one year where we were separated into two groups
Yeah.
and had to do activities against
Yeah.
each other. We won prizes. We, had to set up tents and slept in the back. It was so fun.
Dude, it was unreal. His parents were fully involved and available.
And ready to just be like,
Oh, man.
this is the best birthday party these kids on the block have ever been to. And growing up, it was hard to then have a birthday, because my birthday is just a couple weeks after Dev's birthday, and so I'd ask my mom, like, where's my dope cake, you know? She'd be like, well, I don't know. You know, I don't know. And that's not her fault. You know, Dev's parents are just on a whole nother level. So it's like something that I had to reckon with. So I think for a while I was kind of, you know, I don't know. I don't really care. Try to set the bar pretty low for my birthdays. But as an adult, I am more excited about them. I want to spend them with people that I love. I want to have a good amount of fun. And I don't feel as much shame as an older adult about having a day that's about me doing the things I want to do and like being celebrated, you know? Because I'm not always doing things to celebrate myself necessarily. I'm not always like throwing a party for this or throwing a party for that, you know? I got a promotion, we're going to have a big party or this or that, whatever, you know? So I feel like a birthday is a great time to kind of let everybody come around and like celebrate you and do a thing that makes you feel good. And what I've learned is that your friends want to celebrate you. Like if you have a birthday, for the most part, your friends want to come and like have a good time and be a part of that.
Yeah.
And so, you know, it's not just for me, it's for everybody else too. You know, I want everyone else to have a great time celebrating me. So, so I've learned to love it. I think I've learned to love it. And, sometimes I go small and sometimes I disappoint myself a little bit. I think, you know, I don't really want to celebrate my birthday this year. I don't want to do anything. And then my birthday comes around. I'm just kind of like sitting at home because like I took the day off or maybe I didn't. And I'm just sitting at home thinking like, damn, I should have done something. Like this is kind of a bummer. But Gina's really good at pushing me to do something, you know, at all. So she's been a positive effect on it too.
Nice,
So,
dude.
yeah. Do you want to talk about your feelings around birthdays?
Yeah, I think headphones stopped working for a second.
I can hear.
I think my experience might be almost the inverse of yours, where as a kid, I had the best birthday parties. I think younger years, especially, I believe it was my 4th birthday party. We had ponies.
What? Sick.
We lived on a cul-de-sac. It was like a dead end area, or we lived nearby one. And we were able to, I think my parents had rented ponies for the day. And
What a dream.
kids were just taking turns, like riding ponies down and back, dude. Down the cul-de-sac and back. So it was a lot like, and I'm an only child, so like it was never like a competition for any other birthday for the year. It was just mine, you know?
Sure. Yeah. It was yours. It came around once a year.
Yeah.
You know, dude, that's epic. A pony birthday is
It was
it's what like every kid is dreaming about.
Dude,
you
it
know?
was wonderful. I just remember all day. Just I think we just rode ponies all day, dude. Hours.
Sick.
So yeah, I had a lot of fun birthdays as a kid, and as I grew up, I sort of like lost interest. I don't really know why. I think you might have touched on it, of just not almost feeling ashamed of like taking a day to celebrate for myself. Like I wasn't, not that I didn't feel worthy, but I almost had the idea or the feeling, and I still do now, of like everyone has a birthday. So what makes mine special? You know, like today, I'm born on Valentine's Day. And like today, how many other people are born on this day? Right? How many people am I walking by and being like, yo, dude, happy birthday to you too. So like, it's not that I'm like, other people have birthdays too, and I'm not so special. It's just that like, you know, it is my day, but it's also, I think about other people in some weird way.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that makes sense for like what I know about you, that you don't want your light to like shut out other people's light.
Yeah.
So sometimes I feel like you dim yours to make space for other people.
Yeah, I think that's
Even
true.
though like the more light that shines, the less shadows there are in general, you know? So,
No, that's true. That's true.
it's not necessarily like just because it's other people's birthdays doesn't mean that it can't also be like a time for us to celebrate you, you know?
We can all
And
shine together, yeah.
You've had some fun birthday parties as an adult. We did like that cool dinner party fondue night. That was fun.
Yeah.
We've done like a couple of pretty fun things. But
Totally.
Yeah.
We've had some fun birthdays. Yeah, the fondue night I think sticks out, and I think after my 30s though is maybe when once I turned 30, and maybe that was my 30th.
I think
My memory's rough.
I don't think it was. I think it was like a year or two before.
I got to look at my iPhone
Well, I
photos.
guess,
My
yeah.
iPhone photos
Yeah,
are my
yeah.
memory.
Our photos tell all, dude. They tell all.
That's a bad thing. I got to do some memory training. What the hell? Anyway, that's a whole nother.
That's a whole other thing, dude. Oh man, we could do a whole
Hey,
memory episode.
I'm transparent though. I'm transparent here. I can't
No
remember
doubt.
shit. Anyway, I'm 36 now, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Fresh 36.
But yeah, so I'm mid 30s, and I'm kind of like, I just think the decades sort of are more important to me now than the single years, just because time sort of accelerates as you get older, I guess, or the feeling of time is like, oh yeah, another year. Like, fuck, dude, it's already April.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
what?
Dude, this year, especially this year's been feeling like it's gone by really quick. I feel
Yeah.
like the state of the world has really put me in a tornado, and I'm kind
Yeah.
of just going day by day, and the days are just coming and coming and coming and coming
Right.
and coming.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
Well, I was kind of thinking about this, something that you said, that like the decades are more important. I've been thinking about this for a while, that like after I turned, 25, really, in my head it was always the 5 intervals, right? So 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 would be the ones that I would really want to celebrate, and I feel like I had a pretty fun 30th birthday. I had a pretty fun 35th birthday last year. It was, when I say it was fun, it was just exactly what I wanted to do. It was exactly what I wanted to do. Pretty much everybody I wanted to come came. A couple people didn't, but I think they'll be here this year, so we can give them some shit about that. But yeah. And one thing that you also said that I want to just go back to is that sometimes I want you to have like a bigger birthday so that I can come and like celebrate your birthday a little bit more. But I can also find my own way to do that isn't you like getting all of us together to go do something,
Cool, dude. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'll try.
I want you to feel the love, dude.
I think part of it is I have a lot of like family pressure a little bit. I think from my mom's side to be like just kind of, we have a very enmeshed family, so it's kind of, we're always checking in about each other's birthdays and seeing if everyone can make it, and seeing like putting a lot of energy to get that side of the family together. So by the time my birthday comes around, I'm just like, for my birthday, I honestly just want to chill with like some nice food and some nice people, I think mostly.
Yeah.
And I guess I think I'm learning to have more patience and communication, which is going to improve my life, just by, I don't know, when my mom tries to plan a birthday party for me, I instantly sort of get like frustrated. I'm just like, no, just like leave me the fuck alone. That happened this year. I was just kind of like, she was like, oh, what are you doing for your birthday? I'm like, I'm going to have a brunch at my house, and I'll tell you when it's going to be. And actually I never did it, just because I was just like,
She's still waiting. She's waiting by the phone right now.
Sorry, mom. But I had to shut it down, and that's like, yeah.
That's fair. That's fair, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
I had to like reclaim my birthday for me to be a bit of a Grinch. So I don't know. It's a weird transition. I'm transitioning this year into a lot of different things.
Yeah, for sure. I think all of that is good.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think that reaction is probably pretty common. I think I've told some stories on this podcast about how my parents have made me feel that kind of way before,
Yeah.
and different things trigger it for all of us, and many things trigger the same reaction for all of us. But yeah, that's funny. Well, I'm trying to celebrate your birthday. Let's celebrate your half birthday on what is that? Would it be August 14th? I think it's August 14th.
Maybe it would be August 14th.
Yeah.
Kate
Cool.
would know. Kate is the person that told me about half birthdays. She was like, oh, my half birthday's coming up. I'm like, you're what?
So what, you were like 26, 27 when you learned about half birthdays?
Pretty much.
Whoa.
No. I mean, I met Kate when I was 19.
Okay, so she told you early on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was early on.
I'm picturing you like this year on your birthday.
No.
She's like,
No.
so in August, your half birthday.
Yeah, I think
Dude,
it
it's
was
funny.
like maybe the first time I asked her birthday. I was like, yeah, when's her birthday? And she's like, oh, and my half birthday is this. I was like, what?
You're like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Yeah.
Dude, my half birthday is also my wedding anniversary.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's neat.
Yeah, and my niece's birthday too.
Oh, that's super cool.
yeah.
Dang.
It's funny. I actually know like 4 people that were born on that day. which is really weird. It's really
Damn.
weird.
Wow.
So they get happy birthday texts from me, and then they send happy half birthday texts back, and vice versa on my birthday.
I was gonna say it's their
Yeah.
half birthday too.
Yep. And it's people we only text like twice a year, and it's on those days. It's on my birthday and their birthdays.
Wow, half birthday buddies. I should find the half birthday buddies in my life.
I think I know some people that were born on August 14th. I'll introduce you.
Okay, yeah, that'd be great. Hey, meet Heathrow. He's your half buddy. He's your half birthday buddy. If you celebrate.
That'd be so funny. Do you celebrate your half birthday? Do you celebrate that? Oh man. Well, I was gonna ask you what your favorite birthday party ever was, but I think we might have just heard about it.
It might have been the ponies, dude. The ponies
It's
always
pretty
pops in
epic.
my head. Yeah, I just remember my friends being just fucking stoked. That like everyone was just losing their mind, just like ponies. And I think there were two, so it was just like people had to wait. You know, there was sort of a line while there was like a rotation of ponies. So like one ponies would make it all the way down, and then while the other pony was sort of loading up.
And that lets the anxiety or the tension build.
Tension builds.
The
People are like,
excitement
yeah, here
builds.
comes the pony.
Yep.
Yeah, here comes the pony. Here comes the pony. You know. And I think it was my birthday. You know, it was my birthday, obviously. So I might have been like a little spoiled with it at first. Like maybe taking one of the ponies for myself and just being like, yeah,
Y'all share that one.
y'all share that other pony while I'm here.
Was there someone like guiding you around with those?
Yeah, there was.
Okay, for sure.
There was definitely a pony handler. There was like a pony crew, and they came in like a trailer and everything. You know.
For sure. Yeah.
With the
yeah,
ponies.
yeah,
It wasn't like the ponies just got dropped off. And they're
right.
just like, go ahead.
I'm just picturing you like running and jumping on the back of a pony and like slapping its ass and like
Let's
riding it
go.
around the fucking
yeah.
cul-de-sac. That's so funny.
It's pretty wild that the cul-de-sac and all the neighbors would just be down with just like a pony show.
Pony
basically.
show. I feel like if they're all invited, they're probably like, whatever. This is
Sure, yeah.
dope.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Kids just came out and rode.
That's awesome. That's awesome, dude. How old were you? Was that your 8th birthday?
No,
7th birthday?
no, I was much younger. It was my like my
Oh,
fourth.
okay.
My
Oh,
fourth.
wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was before we had moved to Hawaii. I have these like checkpoints in my head. It's before
For
we
sure.
moved to Hawaii, and I'm pretty sure we moved like right after my 4th birthday.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Crazy. So, how old were you when you moved to Hawaii? Did you just say that?
Yeah, just right after my 4th birthday.
Right after your 4th birthday.
Yeah, right after my 4th birthday. It would have been 93.
Word. And then, so you lived in Portland before that? Or was it? Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cool. I couldn't, for some reason, I was like, do you live in Vancouver? But no, you were definitely in Portland. Just
No
trying to
shade,
picture.
no shade to Vancouver. Actually, Vancouver's really nice now, you know?
Dude, Vancouver is popping.
I guess there's, yeah.
It's popping. The new
Yeah.
waterfront is
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah.
If you live in the
Shout out.
Pacific Northwest and you haven't been to Vancouver, Washington, you should go check it out.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of cool stuff happening up there. Lots of good food.
We're plugging Vancouver, Washington.
I
right now.
never thought I'd see the day. I might as well start plugging Gresham.
We haven't even plugged our own podcast here, everybody. Thank you so much for listening to podcast material. We appreciate you guys so much. If you're enjoying what you're listening to, definitely follow us, comment. 7 words or more really helps us out, really pushes us out and lets us meet new listeners and tells some people that might want to hear us.
Yeah, and we're really excited that folks are listening and still here. It's fun. Tell us your if you've got a story about Vancouver, Washington, we want to hear it in the comments. So,
or maybe more importantly, your birthday. Tell us about your favorite
well,
birthday.
sure.
And
Tell us
what-
about your birthday.
and what birthdays mean to you.
Yeah.
What about you, Ethan? Do you have a favorite birthday that pops up to you, like childhood or adult or?
I think my favorite birthday was my 15th birthday, and it was there was a park by my dad's house at the time that was just this big kind of open field. There's a full basketball court, a couple picnic tables, and I just invited everybody I knew. I think there were probably close to 60 kids, like 60 teens there.
Yeah.
Because I had a bunch of different pockets of friends at that point, you know.
Yeah.
I had just stopped being homeschooled, and in Portland there's a large homeschooling community. So there were a bunch of my homeschooling friends there. I had my neighborhood friends, you and the guys, and then I had some of my new friends from school there, and they were just, I think I had a couple outdoor school friends maybe at that point too. So it was like
Awesome.
this huge party in the park. We had a ton of food. We were playing basketball, playing frisbee, soccer.
I remember
just kind of
it.
hanging
I
out.
remember it.
That was the day I met our friend Duncan, and we can tell a whole story about that. But it was like we've kind of touched on me being the kid that got bullied a little bit, and this guy showed up that I'd only heard about, and he just started kind of bullying me right away at my own birthday party. And I was kind of like, no fucking way, man. Like, my friends can bully me because I know them.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know you, so you're just being like an actual piece of shit.
Yeah.
And we kind of became friends after that. So
Yeah.
but yeah, that was a dope birthday party. Actually, I think I remember you being there because maybe that was the year that you had just gotten your driver's license, and my dad realized that he hadn't picked up the ice cream cake. And so you and Dev's little brother went and got the ice cream cake and brought it back. You like drove to the Ben and Jerry's down the street and brought it back.
Dude, yes.
Right? That was sick. That was a huge birthday party. It was so fun.
That was so fun. That was so fun.
Yeah. I had a couple other like fun ones, but that one sticks out in my brain. You know?
I do remember it being really big. It felt like there were teens and kids everywhere.
Yeah.
Like,
well,
it
because
was
I think
a
my
lot.
sisters and my brother's friends came. Like, there were younger kids there.
And it was like a big park, or like, it was a big
Yeah.
park. So, of course,
Yeah.
other people were there too. But
Yeah.
it was hype. And there was a lot going on. Yeah, I do kind of remember, like, you meeting Duncan for the first time now a little bit, and just like, right, maybe him trying to bully you a bit, and you just been like, bro,
Yeah. Like,
it's
I
my
don't
birthday. Let's play some basketball.
know. Yeah. Yeah. Be like, hold up. We're having fun.
Yeah, good times.
Yeah. Then I had some like really good birthdays in my 20s for sure. You know, like going out. But I remember there was one, I think it was my 25th or something, where I just told everyone to go to the Family Fun Center, like Rocky and Bullwinkle's, which is just like a big. They've got a massive arcade, a laser tag, go karts, like a virtual roller coaster, mini golf, batting cages, like everything. And I just said, like, show up at this time. We're not going to do anything specific, but just, like, show up, have fun. And then we threw a massive party at my house later that night. And it was just, like, all these different people playing beer pong, you know, jamming out.
Remember
and
that one too.
having a fire in the backyard and stuff. It was pretty sick. Yeah. Yeah.
Hell yeah,
Some
dude.
good
Those are
times.
some good ones for sure. For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Oh, man. What's the, like, well, I don't know if I want to ask, like, what's the worst birthday present you think you've ever gotten?
The worst birthday present.
Or the one you were, like, least excited about? I'm asking this. I don't know if I have an answer for this either, but.
No, yeah. Honestly, I haven't really gotten that many bad presents, I think.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lucky.
I mean, lucky. My memory's pretty trash, though, so.
So they were all bad.
They were all bad. Let me look through my photos real quick. Dang.
Oh my
Almost
god.
got him.
Dude, Gina spit her mouthwash all over me last night because I made her laugh while she was using mouthwash, and she just spit it out everywhere. She spit it on me,
man.
and then there was all this splatter on the mirror in our
Man.
bathroom, and then it just all came out all over the
Man.
floor. We were just dying. It was so
Man,
funny.
it's never easy being the funny husband.
I know, man. It's such a burden. I gotta watch my mouth. Oh, that's pretty silly. Yeah, I don't know that I have one either, or that I can think of one either.
Yeah.
I should check my photos too.
I do have a pretty funny story. This is sort of a side tangent.
That's what we do here on podcast material.
Quick funny story side tangent.
Yeah.
I was probably 13 years old, and my stepmom was helping me buy a Christmas gift for my dad.
So paying for it, telling you what to get, and then paying for it.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. But I was kind of like, I was going to pick it out. And I picked him out a chia pet.
Oh, cool.
Like, you know, one of
Yeah.
those chia pets, it's like a little shape of like either like a pig or some kind of animal or some kind of head. And then it grows like chia seeds, and it gives it like a little like furry green, you know, little
Yeah,
plant.
big. Yeah, yeah.
You know, you grow a little chia pet. It's like a dog or whatever.
Right.
And they used to run commercials on them. Damn, put it in the comments if y'all know chia.
Chia.
Chia. Dude, the chia pet, right? I thought it was legit. So got my dad a chia pet for Christmas. It was like wrapped under the Christmas tree, and we were hanging out watching some movies, TV or something, and a chia pet commercial came on. And it was like chia, some like chia head or something. It was just like some random chia guy. And my dad was watching the commercial, and he was like, those things are stupid.
Oh no!
Just
Oh,
randomly.
no. Yeah.
Randomly, he's just like, man, those chia things are stupid. Who would ever want one of those?
No. Oh no!
And there was one wrapped under the present.
Yeah,
under
he
the
just
tree
had no
for him.
idea.
And I was
What'd
just
you
like,
do?
oh, nothing, dude. I just sat there, just like, wow.
Oh shit!
So I don't know what my worst gift I ever received is, but that's the worst gift I ever gave.
No doubt. Oh no, dude. Do you remember like what his reaction was when he opened it?
Well, no, you know what's funny is I don't think he really remembered reacting to that commercial because it was just like
Sure.
a one-off, like.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like he was like coming out against chia pets. He was just like, those are pretty dumb.
I've always hated chia pets.
Right. Whoever would have one of those,
Yeah.
I would disown them. No, it wasn't that extreme. But so he really didn't remember, and he opened the chia pet and was just like, "Oh, cool, chia."
I hate these.
I hate these. What the hell?
Yeah.
Christmas.
Oh
ruin.
shit. Damn.
That's all right. That's okay.
Yeah. That's a brutal feeling though.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
because it's already. I feel like already. I'm a very nervous gift giver. You know, I like I want people to always like the thing I'm going to get them because I
Yeah.
don't think I'm very good at it. So I can just imagine that feeling of being like, okay, I picked this thing out. You know, it's something maybe silly like a chia pet. You know, and then just having that person be like, no, this is stupid.
That's the dumbest.
Oh man, that's rough.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah, good times. Good times.
Oh man.
I've gotten better. I've gotten better since then, though.
Yeah. Oh man, that's funny.
It's a thought that counts, you know.
Yeah, definitely. And you know, it's a plant. It kind of fits you. It kind of fits you.
Yeah,
There,
I think they're cool still.
Yeah. I mean, you give us plants like as gifts all the time.
Damn, can
Like,
you get
take
a chia
this,
pet?
take this.
How much is a chia pet?
Oh, you probably still can. I remember they made Obama ones when he ran for the first time. In
Sure.
2008, there were Obama ones and Jeff Ross, Bob Ross ones. Like Bob
Ooh.
Ross's big hair and like
Oh, they make some weird ones. The hedgehog chia
yeah,
pet,
I've seen the hedgehog one a bunch.
Chucky,
Oh God,
Chucky
I don't
chia,
really want that shit in my house.
chia llama, chia Bob Ross.
Yeah. Do you think
Chia-
Bob Ross's
chia pea
family
women.
gets like a cut of that?
Dude, Homer Simpson chia.
Homer Simpson doesn't even have any hair.
The wall that he like disappears into.
Ah, that's
Thanks.
sick. That's sick, dude. Oh man.
It like
Oh,
grows
man.
around him.
How fast can you get one of those? My birthday's coming up.
Let's see. And I think yes, dude. Bob Ross, they definitely get a cut of that. The Ross.
They have
family?
to, right? Oh man. That's so funny. They've been around for a
$21.99.
while. I totally remember those commercials too. You say $29.99?
$21.99.
Okay, still.
It's from the
Jeez.
official Chia site too.
I'll get a knockoff one.
Shout out Chia. Chia, I don't think you're stupid. I think you're great. So
We like you.
if you want us to bring you up again, let us know.
Shout out Big Chia.
Shout out Big Chia.
Oh man. Dude,
Chia?
what'd you say?
Can you eat chia?
Yeah. Yeah, you put it it's like the seeds.
No, I know it's the seeds, but like the pet.
Like can you
is-
eat the can you just like chomp on Bob Ross's fro in your house? Probably,
Probably, right?
right? Yeah. I mean, if seeds are edible, does that typically mean that the plant itself is? I mean, I don't know. I'm just
Definitely not.
Definitely
Well,
not.
actually, no. I don't. Probably.
okay. That would be my guess,
I went
but I
from
don't know.
Definitely not. Probably.
Yeah. It's a
Okay.
quick switch up.
Dang, dude, send her up, bro.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm
Dang, we're
shifting.
both just like.
I'm shifty, dude. I'm shifty. I'm trying to like get a certain side of my face though. You know, I'm trying to get like
Trying to get your good side.
yeah, right here, so it doesn't look so crooked.
There he is. There he is, guys.
Dude, your story made me think about how when I was younger and I would get like clothes gifted to me. You know, like I remember very specifically this one Christmas that we went to a family member's house and someone I didn't really know, like a member of my stepmom's family was there and got me some clothes that were cool. Like I liked the clothes, but I had packed a shirt that I really liked and I got a shirt as a gift. And I remember the next morning I didn't wear the shirt that was gifted to me. I like wore my favorite shirt and my dad and my stepmom were like, Ethan, you have to wear the shirt that was given to you. Like you have to.
No.
You're being very disrespectful. And I was like, I like that shirt, but this is my favorite shirt. Like I brought this shirt to wear this shirt. I'm going to wear this shirt. and they were just like, "You are being disrespectful to this family member."
Yo, but don't you have to wash a shirt before you wear it?
I should have said that. That's not what I said.
Okay.
What I said was, I don't know that guy.
Oh,
I don't really know them. I've met them once. Like, I'm gonna wear my favorite shirt, and that didn't go very well. But it's funny because I don't feel like I had a lot of respect for the gifts I was getting if I wasn't super excited about them, because I wasn't. At that point I hadn't given any gifts that were important from me. You know, I had made like gifts for my family here and there, but I hadn't like experienced the joy yet of giving a gift to someone that they would really like, you know? So I didn't have that in me to think about wearing that shirt for somebody else.
Sure.
And whatever shirt I wore, I really liked. So
hey,
I was just trying to be true to myself.
Man, having a favorite t-shirt, there's nothing like it. I don't know.
Oh, man.
I can
talk about love and loss. You know, you want to talk about love and loss. I feel like favorite t-shirt is like the worst, one of the worst things,
bro.
One of the best things to have.
Yep.
And one of the worst things to lose.
Ooh,
you know?
Man.
Oh.
Ooh. God.
Oh man, I remember being a real kid living in New York City. I had this like striped polo shirt that was really a thing in the 90s. It was like white and like a tan color, like a dark brown, and it had like a white collar. I was probably 8. You know, and I used to wear it to synagogue when we used to go to synagogue in Brooklyn. I was like, oh, I'm cool. I'm a cool guy. I'm a cool guy. And then I remember one day I put it on and the sleeves wouldn't even come up to my wrists.
Oh.
And I just had this moment where I understood death. You know, like
yeah.
I understood the I don't know.
The finiteness.
Exactly.
Right?
Yep. And so, oh man,
It's
from
pretty
then
good
on,
for
I
someone
just
who can't read.
great word choice from a picture reader.
Got that picture dialed in, dude.
That's right. But dude, I never felt too attached to anything ever again after I couldn't wear that shirt. You know?
No, I definitely know. Yes.
Oh man,
I had a T-shirt that was yellow, and it had this like a little guy, a little person on it. And it was just like a little cartoon person, and they were just nude, and it said "Free yourself."
Oh, nice.
But
you know, this is so funny. I love this shirt.
Yeah, it wasn't vulgar.
Right.
It was cute.
You're just like an 8-year-old with a dick on your shirt.
It was just.
Yeah, like a little cartoon person, right?
Why do I need a picture of this?
Oh man, how old were you? 5, 6, something like that.
No, dude, no. Come on.
Well,
13.
Okay. That's a pretty good shirt for yourself. And then what happened? It didn't fit, or you lost it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a bean.
Oh, Tobine, the kitty cat. Her weekly appearance. She's good. Tobine's okay.
Come on, wasting our time here.
You're wasting our time, Tobine. At least she's cute, you know. Oh yeah, there she goes into her little nest. Man,
Felt like we were talking. What were we talking about?
we're talking about favorite like the t-shirts.
Nice.
Yeah. Ah man.
Well, I think this is a great podcast so far.
So far, we're really crushing this.
I think we're just having fun, is all.
Yeah. I feel like Tobine came to tell us she was like, this is quality stuff, you guys.
Thanks, Bean.
Keep this going.
Oh yeah, Beanie.
Hi, bud.
Watto Bean. All right,
Oh,
we
man.
call Bean. Her name is Olive, but we call her Bean.
Okay.
Or Tobini. Or Binyasa.
Vinyasa, is that Greek?
Oh no, we just made it up. Binyasa.
I feel like that happens with pets. Pet names specifically. Right. Yeah.
Beanie Moo. So like my...
Beanie Moo?
That's Greek. No.
Okay.
In Greek, you say my last. You say like... So you say
Okay.
like...
Sure.
My beanie would be Beanie Moo.
Yeah, okay.
And then just like lots of different variations.
Oh, yeah.
Ow.
Damn.
Labinia, Tobinia. Hey, stop that, dude.
Is she getting ready to attack?
She is. She's feisty right now.
She's like, how come I haven't been a guest yet?
You're a guest every week.
Every
You're
week.
just chewing
Come
on the shit. If
Dude.
my mic goes dark, you know why.
Yep. I'll come
me.
looking for you. Oh my god.
All right, dude. Well. Should we say anything more about birthdays? What should I bring some birthday facts? I don't have any.
Sure.
I don't have any. I don't have any yet, but I can pull some up.
Sure, yeah, give us some quick birthday facts.
All right, cool. What do we think? I'm just gonna Google search top 10 birthday facts.
Top 10 birthday facts.
Here, coming to you now. Okay, Google top 10 birthday wishes for wife. What's that even mean?
Those sound like opinions.
Wishes. Top 10 birthday facts. Here we go. Some AI generated birthday facts. Interesting. Interesting.
What are we learning?
The most common birthdays.
Ooh, can I guess? Can I try to guess?
Sure.
Okay. So my guess is that a lot of kids are are probably conceived on or around Valentine's Day.
Okay.
So I would guess that it is around like October. Yeah, October or November.
Yoctober.
So Yoctober.
Yoctober, November.
So I'm gonna guess. The most popular birthday is October 28th.
September 9th is the most common birthday.
I don't know anyone born on that day.
Followed by September 19th.
Okay.
And then the 12th. And then the 17th. And then the 10th.
So all in September?
All in September.
So what's 9 months before that? It's like March. It's like
No,
Easter? Or
no, it's like January, isn't it? Or December?
No.
9 months before
yeah.
September?
Yep. So like we got like a New Year's Eve situation.
I guess.
Like yeah.
Because Valentine's Day is people
yeah.
are realizing it's commercial. We don't need to celebrate that anymore.
Nah. I mean, I don't think I've celebrated Valentine's Day with Gina in a long time because she always goes on a girls' trip.
Yeah,
Maybe
dude.
like a
Exactly.
Valentine's Day trip.
Exactly. And also, you try to go to dinner on that day? Nope.
Hell no.
The least common birthdays. Got any guesses?
The least common?
Uh
New Year's Day
huh. New Year's Day.
or December 31st. I feel like New Year's Eve or New Year's Day.
February birthdays are the least common because there's the fewest days.
Oh, that's dumb. That's dumb though.
This is all AI.
Yeah.
The birthday song is the most popular song in the English language.
Okay. What does that even mean?
Do you know the
what does
birthday
that
song?
mean?
Have you heard the
birthday song? Not in a while.
You know it
Not,
though, right?
Not in like a year.
What does that mean? There's a link here.
No. Like, what does it mean to be the most popular song in the English language? Just like everybody knows it, because people definitely sing like ABCs more. Like, what are we talking here? What are we talking? What do you talk? What do you talk? What do you say?
Wait a second. Getting some mixed facts here.
Yeah.
What goes up and never comes down? Your age, of course.
Nice. Oh God.
Yeah, dude. Mildred and Patty Hill, who were sisters, involved in the progressive education movement in the late 19th and 20th centuries.
Did they write the birthday song?
Penned the song. What the fuck is that? Penned the song "Good Morning to All" in 19. What am I even saying here?
Yeah, what's that? Good morning to all. Is that the tune of the birthday song?
They penned the song "Good Morning to All" in 1893, although the notes were retained and the lyrics were later changed to "Happy Birthday to You." Get the fuck out of here, Toby.
So was it something like "Welcome to
Dude.
all, welcome to all,
Happy
we
birthday,
welcome you all,
yo,
we welcome you all." Toby's fucking shit up,
dude. She's like attacking the soundboard. Yo, she's like pressing buttons and shit.
I vote her off the island. Get out of here.
Gonna scratch me in the back.
Probably.
She's climbed.
I believe it, dude. Well, I want to hear this "Welcome to All," but we probably never will.
We don't have the rights to it.
Yeah, right. We can't play it. We'll get DMCA'd.
DMCA. Boom.
Shit. Okay, so birthday song from the 1800s. You say 1880?
1893.
Okay.
Good morning to all. Look it up.
Good
Listen,
morning
listeners.
to all. Good morning
what other
to all.
what other made up birthday facts do I have here?
Yeah, what else can can AI tell you about birthdays?
Many people listen to this. Many people celebrate birthdays with cake, presents, and parties.
True.
That's fact number 4.
There's a Brazilian birthday tradition with the cake, where the birthday person gets like the first piece of cake and then gives it to someone at their party that is the most special to them.
Wow.
So you like get the piece of cake, and then as the birthday person, you give it to somebody else.
That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, it is a lot of pressure. I've seen a couple videos of, young kids giving it to their younger sibling or like to their mom or their dad, and it's very sweet. A little birthday fact that I know.
Nice. That's a great birthday fact.
There you go.
Yeah, the rest of these are from Google AI. So it's just, it's common to receive birthday wishes from friends and family. Birthday effect. The NCAA notes that a birthday effect is particularly pronounced in certain sports, with the oldest children in each grade or youth sports grouping more likely to be recognized as more talented than their less physically and psychologically developed peers.
Yep. This is why my son's birthday is in October, so he's like early in his year, and he's going to the NBA.
Oh, I see.
He's
Yeah.
on his way.
Yeah.
He's gonna be more dominant.
Tight, dude.
He's gonna be older.
He's got the birthday effect. Well,
Yep.
on his birthday, I'll send him well wishes, potentially with some cake and presents
Cool. Wow.
to go with that.
Wow. We will celebrate his birthday.
This is what AI is turning the world into.
Yeah.
Let me close this.
This is how I will celebrate all birthdays here to come. Henceforth, I will greet.
He must be celebrating the birthday effect.
Oh man.
Really cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow. Let's see what's that.
Birthdays. Okay, here's something I've been curious about. So in the early 2000s, when I don't want to say it this way, but I'm going to have to, is like when the internet became more accessible to everybody,
Okay. Yeah.
and texting was a thing on your phone, but not really. There was this service called AOL Instant Messenger, or AIM.
Yeah.
And so I don't know that you and I talked on AIM a lot. I feel like we hung out in person more than usual. But were you a big AIM user?
So, yes.
Okay, sick.
Definitely.
Sick. What was do you remember your screen names?
Yeah. I only had one.
Okay.
One. I was Crazy Dude 5769.
Classic.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
some classic shit.
Crazy Dude.
5769?
Yeah, and I
Is
just
that anything?
No, I think it just looked cool on the keyboard to me, if that makes sense.
Sure. 5769. Oh man. Crazy dude.
Yeah.
You're crazy, dude.
Crazy Dude.
Okay.
What was your aim?
I had a few. I like to make new ones and switch them up.
Dang.
My first one was my very first email address that was like Ethan77 or something. But then I had, man, I'll see if I can remember. I had Ethan Kraft because that was on the show Lizzie McGuire with Hilary Duff. Ethan Kraft was her love interest, and I had a huge crush on Hilary Duff, so I went for that. And then all the girls I knew were like, "Oh, Ethan Kraft," and I was like, "That's me, baby." And then I had I Am Boss 89.
Yes, dude.
And then I had one that was like biggest New York fan ever, 89 or something.
Yes.
But all the letters were like, some were capitalized, some were lowercase. It just went up and down, up and down.
I was definitely friends with you. I remember I Am Boss.
Yeah, I Am Boss
I
89.
Am Boss
Dude.
89.
That was probably the one I had the most.
I Am Boss.
Or that I used the most. Yeah, I feel like I had a few other ones, but that was definitely the one. Yeah, dude.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that shit was sick.
Yeah.
So
AIM
were you on a lot? Were you like, did you mostly like chat with your friends, or were you using chat rooms, or?
Yeah, I think it was a good mix. Yeah. I would definitely be in chat rooms, like doing the whole like ASL thing and lying about my age and
For sure.
you know.
Oh man, for those that don't know, Do you want to explain the ASL situation a little
Yeah,
bit?
you'd go into chat rooms and you would type A/S/L, which stands for age, sex, location. Just
Shady shit.
just to
Shady
like,
thing to just be telling everybody.
yeah. Oh my god, totally. Oh, dude, right. As kids on a chat room, you should definitely be chill with that. Yeah. So we got the age, sex, location going on. Just being like, hey, what up?
Yeah.
Tell us where you're at. How old are you?
Right, dude. Oh god. Oh
Yeah.
god.
So some of that, going into rooms, but then mostly just like, yeah, just like chatting with people at school and being like, saying silly shit.
Yeah. What's up? What do you think about this? Whatever.
Just passing
chatting.
notes. Yeah.
Yeah. Chopping it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's funny. That's funny. I don't feel like I was in chat rooms that often. A couple of times, but for the most part, I was just chatting with friends of mine or whatever. But
Oh man, I was into it. I think I would just kind of like see what I could get away with almost, like be like, hee hee.
no doubt. That's sick. That's sick. Like, what can I lie about today?
Yeah, exactly.
What will these people believe?
And they're just chatting with some kid, just crazy dude.
You're like, I'm a lawyer and
Yeah, dude.
I'm a
right,
lawyer in
exactly.
Austin, Texas.
Exactly.
I'm 45. I'll sue you.
Man, I feel like pranks were big. Yeah, I'll sue you. Exactly. Exactly.
Dude, pranks were big.
I'm busy suing people. That was huge back in the day. It was like, my dad's gonna sue your dad.
Yeah.
And if you don't look out,
Yes.
we just sued someone the other day and we'll sue you right now. It's like, what?
The papers are in the mail.
Yeah,
Dude,
exactly.
that's so funny.
You're gonna
That's
get
so funny.
served.
I'll sue you. That was totally a thing. Oh my god.
If you do that again, I'll sue you.
Do you think kids these days are going around doing that?
I don't know.
If you're a kid listening to this, do you threaten to sue people? Oh man. Dude, that is funny. I remember like trying to come up with really thoughtful like away messages. I don't know if you ever
yeah.
did that, but you could
Yeah.
you could stay online but put up an away message so it would show that you weren't there, but then someone would send you a message and they'd get, some kind of essentially, I'm not here right now, but
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah. Yeah.
and people will put like poems or like lyrics
Yes,
in there.
dude. Oh my god.
What a very specific time in the age of the internet,
The golden age, if you
Yeah,
will.
like kind of like right before MySpace hit and social media really took off. But I was talking about MySpace the other day and like the top 8 situation and how much drama that shit would cause.
Oh man, for sure.
Oh god,
Let me add you to my top 8.
yeah.
I think
It was always like my girlfriend or whoever I was like dating or trying to date,
right. Right.
and then the best friends after that.
Yeah. I think you were in my top 8, dude, right?
Dude, I think so. I think you were in mine.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I hope so.
I hope so.
Damn, we should call Tom and see if we can get our shit back.
Tom, where are we at?
Yeah, dude, Tom did that shit right as a social media CEO.
Did he?
He just like started that up. He's not causing any drama. He's not like. I mean, do you know what Tom's up to these days?
Dude, I think actually, yeah, I think he was up to something.
No,
Yeah.
Tom. Be chill, Tom.
Tom from
Be chill,
MySpace.
Tom. That guy was chill. He's just at his computer smiling all the time.
American entrepreneur. Where is he now? Damn, Tom is 54 years old.
I buy that. I mean, we're talking about almost 20 years ago. Mm-hmm. It was 20 years ago. It was more than 20 years ago. So he would have been in his mid-30s when MySpace probably started, or 30 when MySpace started.
That's cool.
Yeah, I feel like that makes sense.
Damn, Tom.
What's he doing these days?
I'm not getting anything specific from him, so
That's
it
what I'm
seems
saying,
like
man. He's
doing
laying
good.
low. He made his money with MySpace. He's out. He's chilling. He's not funding political campaigns or, doing sketch ass shit like Zuckerberg is. He's like chilling.
Yeah, the only
Or
thing
I'm
I
going to
see
continue
is,
to choose to believe that.
the only thing I see is a meme 9 months ago. This guy sold his business MySpace for 580 million, retired and solely focused on his passion for photography.
Boom, dude.
To me, this beats every success story.
That's what I'm saying. Tom.
Crashing out and disappearing is the dream.
Love
did
Tom.
did he crash out though?
I don't think he crashed out. I think he sold pretty sick. Pretty
Shout out Tom.
fucking sick.
Tom Anderson.
Shout out Tom, dude. A real social media CEO.
My
that I
first
can
social
respect.
media friend.
Yeah, dude. For real,
All of
most
us.
of ours. I feel like
All
most
of us.
millennials. Yeah, dude. I hope he's doing okay wherever he is. He also let us, fully like customize our pages. We could add music. We could add a new background. We could have all kinds of videos play when you open our MySpace page. Man,
Damn, it's true.
go ahead and comment if you remember what song, one or two of the songs you had that would play if you had a MySpace. What were the songs that you would have on there? I think I had some like some DMX at one point.
Some 50 Cent, I think. for
50
me.
Cent for sure. Patiently waiting. Many Men. Pretty much the whole Get Rich or Die Trying album at one point.
Okay.
Man. It's true. I'll say that album does not get the respect it deserves. I feel like that album specifically, Get Rich or Die Trying, is one of like the best hip hop albums from like the 2000 era. It's so good. It's like all hits.
I wish I could play it. I wish we could play it right now, but we can't. So go listen to it. I'll listen to it after this episode.
Yeah, we'll have a little listening party.
Many men.
Many, many, many men. Dude. PIMP? Right?
I don't know what you heard about me.
Right? What was the other one? Oh man, there was In the Club, Patiently Waiting. There was another one that was like was it Wangster? Or something like, oh man, it was something like that.
What the fuck was that, dude?
Dude, what did Toby just knocked over a light or something?
She's a trip.
Dude, what is the song? I gotta know. What up, gangsta?
What up, gangsta? Oh no.
see. Do you see? If I can't.
Dang, I do need to listen to this album. Come on, Toby, and just chill. This has been a really fun episode. Thanks a lot for recording these episodes with me, Ethan. I appreciate you.
Yeah, it's been super fun. This was a good one.
I was just going to try to say some funny. That was just something funny I was saying, kind of.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. It's funny enough.
Okay. Just like weird and funny, like random and weird and funny. just to like, we don't have to keep any of this, obviously.
Like how on the live on Saturday you were like, that's a callback. Like there's a callback joke.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, that's funny.
So let's go, dude.
Nice, dude. Do we want to do like one more question and then cut it off?
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think so.
Just so we're not ending on this technical difficulty shit.
Unless we want to end on the technical difficulty, but no. We should ask.
I think we should do one more.
Okay, let's ask a question. One more question.
Yeah,
Like, what was
let's do
the
one more
question?
question.
Oh yeah. Okay.
We're talking about AIM, and then it took us to
Okay.
Fitty.
Oh right. Okay. Let's see. Here, I got something here.
Okay, chill.
How many ducks would it take to keep a plane in the air? That's just such a random question.
Oh,
I love it. We get topics and ideas from our TikTok lives. If you guys aren't following us on TikTok and Instagram, please do. You can contribute to the podcast, and your question could be featured on the podcast.
Not only do we go live, but often on Instagram, we're taking suggestions for funny questions or funny scenarios. So feel free to follow us there too and throw us some ideas. Will you reframe that? Will you reframe that scenario? Okay, you don't have to do that one, but
Yeah. How can you reframe that?
I mean, just like say it again, maybe in a like.
Like, if you were a duck, how many of you would it take?
No, not necessarily. Just
Like, if
can you say it again so that I can fully understand what the concept is?
it's so random. I don't even think I shouldn't have said it to begin with. I don't think.
No, you should. This is what we're here to do.
How many ducks would it take to keep a plane up in the air?
So, how many flying ducks working together
Right.
would it take to support like a regular like 757?
Sure.
Okay.
The mightiest of ducks.
The mightiest of ducks. So a Keenan Thompson, an Emilio Estevez.
Nice.
Shout out the Mighty Ducks. Mm-hmm. Oh man. Okay.
God.
I don't. Oh
What
man.
the fuck?
Well, like, okay, should we start small and then try to think about?
I think we should just move on from this question. It was my fault. This is my fault. I'm regretting. I'm regretting coming here. Thank you all for the questions. We really appreciate it.
Oh man. Okay, what's the next one then?
Okay, if you had to choose, this is from Lucy again. Lucy has the best questions.
Yeah, we've asked a couple of hers. This is
For
solid.
sure, for sure.
Shout out Lucy.
This is Lucy again. If you had to choose, would you talk? I think this was her question. Talk like a villain all the time, or laugh like an evil genius all the time. Right? Wasn't that her question?
Yeah, yeah. So what is talking like a villain? Like let's like
Sure, break it
what's
down.
talking like a villain, right?
So I think
I'm
it's
picturing
like-
like
yeah.
walking around talking like Gru from Despicable Me,
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Or like Scar.
You just kind of give people the general heebie-jeebies, you know?
Right. I would like the strawberry ice cream
Exactly.
in the waffle cone. Yes, the rainbow sprinkles.
Exactly.
please.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay,
You'd be creep.
okay. Yeah. right, right.
Or you would laugh like an evil genius every time you laugh. Which I feel like you're kind of a laughy dude. You laugh a lot.
I laugh a lot. I feel like
do.
if I had a creepy laugh or like a really off-putting laugh, that would be really tough for me as a person.
It would change you a lot for sure.
It would definitely change me a lot. And I think I could say enough funny shit in like an
Okay.
evil genius voice that it could be like redeemable, you know? But I don't think like I could be at a public space or in a restaurant and just be laughing with my friends as an evil genius.
Like take
I
a
don't think-
deep
yeah,
evil genius laugh. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Or like whatever.
yeah. This is silly. I was doing I can sometimes, and I'm not going to do it right now because I can't really do it on command, but I can do a pretty good Gru impression.
Okay. Okay.
And I was doing it in the car for my kid the other day, and I was just doing it. I was picking him up from daycare, and I was just talking like that, and he just goes, "Dada, stop, Dada, Dada, I don't like this.
Oh, God.
No, Dada." But I don't think it was because he was like scared. He was just like, "This is dumb. Stop
like,
being dumb."
yeah.
I just got humbled by my 2-year-old.
He's like, you missed it, bro.
yeah. This is actually not as good as you think. You know, just stop. Not even your 2.5-year-old thinks this is funny, so you should go ahead and end it there.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
What do you think?
Man. Yeah, I think I'm with you. I'd probably talk like a villain, you know?
Yeah.
Talk like an evil villain just because the laughing like an evil genius, it's too, there's no way to like settle that, you know, really.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas if you're just talking like an evil, you know, if you're talking like a villain, you can keep the conversation, you know, moving in a positive direction. I feel like, even though you sound like a creep.
Right. You can like say nice things.
Yeah, you can say nice things. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's all about the context.
yeah, exactly. Keep that laugh.
Context and content.
Gotta keep that natural laugh. But yeah, thanks for the silly question, y'all. If you guys
Yeah.
want to submit your own question, definitely follow us on our socials and leave a comment.
And just to follow, I have a follow-up question. Is there like a villain that you can picture yourself? Like what evil voice would you have? Whose evil voice would you have?
Whose evil voice would I have?
Or, you know, adjacent to.
No, sure. You're going with Gru, it sounds like.
I think just because I feel like that would come out, but his isn't necessarily like menacing. He just has a specific voice. But the other one I thought of was Scar, who just kind of has like a deep, kind of scary presence. Even though Scar, what a tragic figure! I haven't seen the new
Oh yeah.
like Mufasa movie, but I kind of know the idea about it.
Yeah.
You know, and you know a little bit about it from watching The Lion King. You can kind of get the context there.
Yeah.
But he got screwed over, man.
Yeah, I want to watch
Like
that.
Mufasa's a second son. Like Scar did not deserve that behavior.
Yeah.
Until
yeah.
he killed his brother. Spoiler alert. But
Right.
you know,
Damn.
and then framed it on his nephew.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
let me
true.
just choose Scar then. Let me choose Scar.
Okay, yeah.
Thanks,
yeah.
man. Thanks.
He's badass.
Thanks. Led me to Scar. Made some bad choices though. That was a bad choice.
Made some really bad choices, but you know,
Damn.
he ends up getting eaten by the hyenas. So
Damn.
you know, he gets what he deserves.
When he chucks him off that ledge, dude. What does he say to him again? Does it say "Long live the king" at that point?
He says, "Long live Mufasa."
Long live Mufasa. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he frames it on Simba, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so brutal. It's so brutal. The stampede. I think that's,
Did he actually frame it on Simba? Or
Yeah.
No,
He's
well,
like, you didn't save
did.
him. Because you were down here, he died.
Yeah, I think he made Simba feel that way, but I don't think he went back and like told the rest of them that it was Simba. Did he?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. That's why.
Damn.
That's why Simba wasn't allowed to come back. Simba doesn't go back because Scar tells
Damn.
everybody. Yeah, yeah.
Simba.
But also the little. I'm gonna say it. The little motherfucker at the beginning of the movie
Wow.
is singing how he can't wait to be king.
Oh, true.
So of course, everyone's
true.
gonna believe Scar because he's like dancing with all the animals. Like,
Yeah.
I can't wait to be king of the jungle. And then all of
Yeah.
a sudden, his uncle comes in and is like, "Yo, he killed his dad." And I was like, "Of
Dang.
course he did."
Dang.
You know,
Rip.
brutal monarchies.
Rip.
Yeah,
Mufasa, man.
it's all right. I think Simba sets it straight.
Mufasa.
Oh man, dude, I remember when that movie first came out. Me and Dev and his brother, we would play on his bunk bed. We would take turns being Mufasa and Scar, and we would like hang on to the edge of the bunk bed and we would
Yes,
toss
dude.
the other person off. Long live Mufasa! We'd like put the
dude.
mattress on the floor and like
Hell
get
yeah.
tossed off and stuff. Oh man,
Man, that shit was tragic.
yeah, that might have been the first movie I saw in theaters. Actually, movie is tragic, dude.
No.
But like Timon and Pumbaa really bring it all together. You know, we could probably dissect their whole dynamic too. You know, they're like, "Oh, your dad just died? No worries, man. No worries. Have you tried relaxing? Maybe just like stay calm. You know,
Hell yeah.
eat a bug.
Eat a bug.
You know,
Dude.
when I feel bad, I
hell
eat
yeah.
beetles.
Fucking A.
Oh man,
Fucking A.
yeah. So you're going with Scar too.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you led me there.
Nice.
What
Nice.
a guy. What a guy.
There's some good villains out there. You know?
We're going to do a top 10 villains, top 5.
Oh, we could do top 5. Or like our top 5.
I got to pull up a list of villains though.
Okay, I have a hot take.
Yeah.
Hot take on a villain coming in. If you watch The Little Mermaid, right? Do you I assume you've seen that movie at some point.
Yeah.
Okay. The obvious villain in that movie is Ursula.
Ursula,
right?
yeah. Actually, I saw the newest one in theaters.
Oh, you did? Cool.
Yeah.
The live action one?
Yeah, the live action one, yeah.
Cool. Was it good? Did you like it?
I really liked it, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I haven't seen it yet, but I
Except for
probably
there was all these kids around. They wouldn't shut up.
no doubt. Were they all singing and shit?
Just kidding.
Gizmos and
It's
gadgets.
true, though. It was kind of annoying. I was like,
No
can't
doubt.
really complain, though.
Hey, shut
I
up.
was kind of like, man, come on. You know, just, all right.
Oh, that's funny. But I think here's the thing: Ursula is the villain, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't even remember what she's trying to get Ariel to do, whatever it is. you know?
Right. Give her
But
voice or
I
something.
think the actual villain is Prince Eric,
Sure.
and I say that because like the whole moral of the story of the Little Mermaid is terrible, right? Like if you read the book, it's awful. And I'll say I haven't read the book, but I think Gina's read the book and we were talking about it.
Oh, God.
Basically, I mean, in the original Disney movie, this is the case too, right? She falls in love with a man that she doesn't know. She's just seen him,
Yeah.
you know.
She's like
wherever she's-
idealizing him like outside the ocean.
Exactly. And she's a mermaid, you know? She's like one of the most unique and special creatures in the entire world.
Right.
Right? Like we don't even believe that they exist because they're so like mystical. And she wants to change who she is
Yeah.
so that she can be with a man that doesn't even know that she exists.
Yeah.
Right? And then she turns into a human. And in the book, she turns into a human. Prince Eric rejects her, and she melts into sea foam and dies.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
it's like he is
I mean,
definitely the
Eric always gave me bad vibes, I'll be honest.
dude. He's a piece of
I'll
he's
be
shit.
honest. He never
He's
deserved her.
garbage.
Yeah, he never
No,
deserved
dude,
her.
never. Never.
Yeah. Wow.
You know?
Oof.
I mean, I get it. You know, maybe she's got some issues. She's like a bit of a hoarder.
Oh man.
She's like a bit of a hoarder.
Man, this
She's
is
got
so
some like
true.
hoarding tendencies, you know?
Dude, what?
But she's a mermaid, you know? If anything, you should become a merman,
Oh yeah.
right? You know?
Yeah. That'd
She
be way
deserves
better
someone
anyway.
that's willing. Definitely. Then you set up room for a true sequel, you know?
Dang.
But I think that's probably the whole like point of what the book was about, but and Disney spun it as they want to, but you know,
Wow.
I think
Wow.
she deserved way better. She deserved a
Wow.
merman at the end.
Wow.
Yeah. So, that's my hot Disney take.
Thanks, dude. That was great. I enjoyed that. Really, I agree with you now.
Right? Good. Nice. Nice. I've done my job.
There we
One
go.
person at a time.
There we go.
Okay, do we want to do a top five Disney villains?
Oh yeah.
Top five
Sure.
villains in general? Top five like kids movie villains?
Sure. Off the top of our heads, let's say. We'll just try to remember.
Sure.
Okay, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. It'll be
Okay,
more
so
authentic.
I think Scar's on the list for sure.
Okay, yeah.
Right? We've got Scar. I think I want to put like Lord Farquaad up there.
Dude, I don't know Farquaad.
He's the one from Shrek.
Oh,
He's
yes.
the little like
yes.
prince
I do
dude
know
who's trying to
Farquaad.
get Fiona to marry him.
Yes.
Who tortures the
Oh man,
tortures the
he's
gingerbread
definitely
man.
up there. He's definitely
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah.
Who else, dude?
Got Scar, Lord Farquaad. We could put Eric on there too. Prince Eric. I feel like that's a sleeper pick.
Tight, dude. Man, you know these villains well.
Eric's kind of like a homebrewed villain.
Homebrewed villain. Okay, wait. I just had one. What was it? Oh. Why did I bring up this topic?
Oh man.
It was gonna be good. Jafar, dude.
Oh, nice.
You know, creepo.
Super creep.
And I just like that he has his own beard. He has his own
The Jafar.
Yeah, he has his own like facial hairstyle named after him.
Truly.
So he just lives on.
Truly. He's on all of our faces.
Our faces.
No, I don't think I could ever grow that type of beard.
I bet you could grow Jafar.
Well, I could grow it, but I could never. As in, like, I would
could
not,
never.
I would never pull it off.
Dang.
I would never want to.
I'd love to see you with a Jafar. You guys,
God.
let's get this video to 100 likes. Ethan will do a Jafar.
100
Let's go.
for 100.
Please. That'd be so much. That'd be so much more. Wait, let's see. What are we at?
Well,
Let's
maybe
go.
at some point
Let's go.
this will get there. You know.
I don't like how I just volunteered you.
Yeah. I was thinking like if at some point we hit like 100 Patreon followers.
Oh,
you
okay. Yeah. We have to set up our Patreon first.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, fine.
Fine.
I'll back off.
But I like where you're going. Oh my god, that's funny. You know who popped into my head is the grasshopper from A Bug's Life.
Oh, he's
They're
scary.
like making the ants gather.
Yeah.
They're like the prime example of capitalism.
Yeah,
They're like, you're gonna get all the seeds. We're gonna take all the seeds, and then we're gonna squash you. And there's this whole speech about how, like, he gives this whole speech about how the ants don't realize that there's more of them than there are of the grasshoppers, and if they just decided to take control, they could win, you know. And it just is like that is some like real world villain type shit.
Hell yeah. And like pretty scary.
Yeah,
The grasshopper crew, man.
that
And just
grasshopper
like
is
that-
scary.
Yeah, what's that grasshopper's name? I wish I remembered. Maybe it's just grasshopper.
It might be. I bet it has a name. Hopper. It's Hopper.
Hopper for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then like maybe Sid, you know, from Toy Story.
Ooh, Sid is a pretty good villain.
Yeah.
I can,
I feel like there's probably something redeemable about him. Like we don't know anything about his parents.
That's true. That's true. He's pretty young.
So mean to his sister in that first movie though.
I guess whose voice would you want to take as a villain?
I just pictured myself talking like Sid.
I was gonna say Sid wouldn't be too bad.
Night. Oh no, nurse, get the clamps.
Like, why are you talking like that? Oh,
I'm being Sid.
Jeez.
I think that's like a top 5 with a sub.
There you go. There you go.
Sid's our 6th man.
That's our first top 5.
Nice. Hell yeah.
That was a
Feels
together
good.
top 5.
Feels good.
Hell yeah, dude. Welp.
Oh man, thanks for being here, everybody. If you haven't already, go ahead and like, follow, subscribe. Go ahead and comment. We're here on YouTube, but also TikTok, Instagram, and then we're also wherever you can find your podcasts. And by that I mean Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
We're working on it.
Yeah.
We think you can find us wherever you can find your podcasts.
If you listen to podcasts anywhere else, let us know, and we'll try to get it there. So
Yeah, we're figuring it out. It out.
Super appreciate all of you. We're just here having fun, and we hope that you're doing the same.
Heck yeah. Thanks a lot for the fun, you guys. Thanks, everybody. And we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, stick around and stay tuned.
Bye.
Bye. Material.
Material.